the one thing I would say about them is there's a certain readiness when you're ready to win. And I don't care how old you are. I won my first championship in my third year. Steph's sixth year, Clay's fourth year. And we used to joke around. We would pour water on a guy's head and we would pour water on a guy's head every
Because you're
now and
happy to
then.
win.
And after the game,
Everyone who hates
Oh
ads will be
shit.
using this
We
Chrome
got hit with
extension by
one.
2025. I feel like I just found a Google cheat code. It's a Chrome extension called
We're locking
Pi that
right
lets you
after
either
this
block
shit.
ads or get paid to see them. But look what happens when I enable Pi. I don't know about
and we would do little stuff like that every now and then. Not every time. But the one thing I see with the OKC team that is a little alarming for me is like their post games. Like seven guys in the interview. Like there's a certain seriousness that it takes to win in this league. And there's a certain fear you have to instill in a team, in teams, in order to win. And I just don't know if they're instilling that fear in teams with all the bromance and stuff after the game. Like, bro, oh, we all the bros, it's the homies. Like, that's cool. There's a time and a place for that. But after every time somebody's in the interview, you got seven guys, eight guys. Then you got the same seven, eight guys with a picture with Josh Giddey right after they play. Like, again, I'm all for having fun. Like it's an 82 game season. You should have fun. But you also have to understand when people are looking at you to be the team, and you have to understand when your moment is. And right now, I don't know if OKC understands, but their moment is now. Their moment.
And so, Draymond Green obviously has some comments about these OKC Thunder, the very young OKC Thunder, about their post games. Everybody always huddles up. He talked about wanting to hear Shea after these interviews, and the irony was after he had posted this, the interview of that night in the Chet Wemby matchup was to Chet, so they weren't even asking questions to Shea. But I hear what Draymond is saying, and obviously he's a four-time world champion, NBA champion, right? And I get this seriousness, right? Like, this is a serious, everyone has to be locked into the same goal. And every day is a building block towards that goal, right? Everyone, all 12 people, all 12 guys on that team have to be on the same page. And so there is a seriousness that comes along with that. But the fear, like, Boston is a really good team. But I don't remember the last time a NBA team was quote unquote feared. Like, there's really great basketball players out there and great teams, but fear hasn't been a thing in since Kobe, Shaq, maybe playing against the Shaquille O'Neal. Like, when you look at the Boston Celtics, nobody feared the Boston Celtics. The Denver Nuggets. Even Milwaukee, with how much force Giannis was playing with. The Golden State Warriors were a great team. Steph Curry was their poster child. It wasn't fear. And he talked about, their team, the Warrior, they would pour water and stuff. Do we forget the Miami Heat? They would be on the bench doing the bottle flip. They were doing locker room music videos. They were laughing during post-game interviews. Like, let's not pretend like none of these things have ever happened. I think the fear should be for the rest of the league, because they have this tight-knit group that from the outside looking in looks like they really like being around each other and hanging out, and they really enjoy each other's company. But the guy at the center of it all is as serious as he could be, at least to us, which is Shea. Talk about no nonsense. I get that, some of his stuff is, oh, he got aura, or they laugh at, the guys follow this guy. He is their leader. And I get that as a team, they look all fun and stuff, but when your leader is like that and locks in like that, the troops follow.